So we need to prove that this function f of x equal to x by x plus 2, it is 1 to 1 for f defined from minus 1 to 1 to r, that is domain is minus 1 to 1 and range is r. We need to prove this is 1 to 1. Also we need to find the inverse of this function f. So let us prove 1 to 1. Of course we know how to prove 1 to 1. First by assuming f of x1 equal to f of x2. So we get x1 by x1 plus 2 and x2 by x2 plus 2. So now on rearranging and simplifying, we get x1 equal to x2. So it can be 1 to 1 only. Now to find the inverse, f of x equal to x by x plus 2. So writing f of x as y, we get y equal to x by x plus 2. On rewriting and getting the value of x, we get x equal to 2y by 1 minus y, which is nothing but the inverse of f of x. Consider the function f mapped in R to R given by f of x equal to 4x plus 3. We need to show that this is invertible. Find the inverse of f. So if f is invertible, then it should be 1 to 1 and onto. So we have f of x equal to 4x plus 3, and let us go for 1 to 1 check, f of x1 equal to f of x2, and it can be proven that x1 equal to x2. Hence f of x is 1 to 1. If f of x is onto, there exists y in codomain such that f of y minus 3 by 4 equal to y. Thus f of x is onto as well. How could you say that? Let's say this is x and this is y, which is equal to 4x plus 3. So from this I get x equal to y minus 3 by 4 from this equation. So what we really mean by this statement is, if f of x is onto, there is some y in codomain such that, because if I substitute an integer in y, this is integer now, and this could be a fraction or integer which still lies in R. So if y is a decimal or a fraction, substituting it here, we will still get a fraction or an integer, it still belongs to R, and hence this is onto. Hence it is invertible, that is the inverse exists. So what is the inverse of f? It is f of x equal to 4x plus 3, y equal to 4x plus 3, x equal to y minus 3 by 4, and f inverse equal to y minus 3 by 4. So how to graphically understand that this is the inverse? Just consider a xy frame. So first plot y equal to 4x plus 3. So it could be something like this, y equal to 4x plus 3. Now try to plot x equal to y minus 3 by 4. You will notice that it will retrace the same path, same curve. And hence these two are the inverses of one another. Remember, if f of g of x equal to x, it means g of x is the inverse of f. And it is also true that f will be the inverse of g of x.